Hi everyone, welcome back. Today I have a very special video topic for you, which is all about intimate romantic relationships. So lately I've been asking myself this question almost for over 4 months now when I first decided to visit and understand how to have a better relationship with my partner. And the question I started asking myself is, what is the purpose of my relationship with my partner? And most of the times when we go into relationships, wanting to receive, wanting to get something from someone else. We want to feel loved, we want to feel appreciated, we want to feel valued, we want to feel significant. But all what we're doing is really looking for someone else to fill a void that we feel within us. And when I entered into my relationship with my partner, that's where I was in my life. I didn't believe I was lovable. I didn't believe I was deserving of love. And I didn't feel worthy of being loved. And so I used him as a crutch to fill the void that I was feeling within myself. But what I really needed was my own love, was my own self-love. And that's why I'm a huge proponent of self-love, because when I love myself, I don't need you to love me. I don't have that dependency, that attachment for you to love me, because I love myself and that is enough for me. And so when I started visiting all of this, a question that really sparked into my awareness was, what is the purpose of my relationship? And I've come to conclude that the purpose of all relationships in our life is that they are mirrors. They reflect back to us the parts of ourselves that we've denied, that we've neglected, what we're holding on to, the emotional, the mental, the baggages, the energies that we're holding on to. So if you're in a relationship and your partner isn't appreciating or valuing you, it has nothing to do with them. It has everything to do with the relationship you have with yourself. You are probably not valuing and appreciating yourself, and what you can't give to yourself, you can't give to another. Right? So if you're someone who needs to feel love from someone else, that's a reflection that you need to give love to yourself first before you can receive love from someone else, because no matter how much they love you, it will never be enough for you because it's not coming from a place of within. You have to love yourself from within first before you can allow someone else to love you. So if you're in a relationship right now, perhaps you might want to sit with your partner and ask each other the question, what is the purpose of our relationship? Really define it, really get clear on it, and see if you align energetically and have the same purpose. And if you don't, you know all the reasons why this relationship is not working, cannot work, and how this person is just reminding you and serving you to step into more of who you are. And you know that you're not serving the purpose of your relationship because you're betraying yourself. If every single day you feel like you're compromising who you are, your integrity, yourself, then it's an act of self-betrayal. And when you're betraying yourself, that's not a healthy relationship. That's not in a relationship where you can freely give yourself and you can receive something from someone else. It's not about getting. That's not the point of relationships. Relationships are our mirrors. They reflect back to us the parts of ourselves that we need to own, the parts of ourselves that we need to embrace more of. And I like to always use this analogy. It's not about two halves coming together to make a whole. It's about two wholes coming together and working together and co-creating together in this life experience. So don't think that you need someone else to make you whole again. You are already whole, and when you can embrace your wholeness and step into that whole self that you already are, you won't have this dependency issue, this attachment issue, this need for someone else in your life to give you what you want. Love, appreciation, support, kindness, whatever. You have to be that whole self for yourself first before you can receive anything from anyone else. And you won't be dependent on anybody else to give you something that you want. Happiness, love, anything. So many people say that he or she's my better half. But what that's doing is that's making you dependent on somebody else to fill you, to make you that whole self again. So no one is your better half. Because when you say that someone else is your better half, you're underestimating, underappreciating, undervaluing who you are. You're looking for someone else to fill a void. You're looking for someone else to make you feel whole again. And when you have that dependency on someone else, when they don't live up to your expectations, when they don't live up to your standards, when they don't do what you want them to do or behave the way that you want them to behave, you're constantly feeling triggered by that person. You're constantly measuring your worth and your value through that person. Oh, he doesn't love me enough, or he didn't say I love you to me today, or he didn't buy this gift for me for my birthday today. You're constantly allowing someone else to dictate how you will feel because you have made them on this pedestal that they are your better half. But nobody is your better half. You are already a whole person. It's all about you embracing, embodying, honoring the wholeness of yourself. And when you do that, you will no longer be dependent on anyone else to quote unquote make you better. You know you already are better because it's about first and foremost honoring, nurturing that relationship you have with yourself. It's about understanding where you are with yourself and what you're not giving to yourself that you need to give, that you're looking for someone else to give to you. I hope this video serves you, and take the time to sit down and ask yourself, what is the purpose of my relationship with my partner? And then have this conversation collectively together to get aware, to get aligned to where you are energetically with each other. Wherever you are in the world, I wish you a miraculous day. Stay open.